amigo. Time to beat up, got the neighbors sitting knocking on the floor. Time to heat up, baby, see her when she walking through the door. If he ain't spend it, she could have him, man, that nigga gotta go. Say that it's up, but they still counting all this money on the floor. We been balling off the course, we be really making plays. She don't really want no beef and she can't say it to my face. Girl, that man was never mine, I just was going through a phase. So please control your hoe before I put her in her place. Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. In the spot, they be like, whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa. Bitches said it's up, it's on the floor. He claim that he faithful, he a hoe. Every time I pop out, they be screaming out like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These diamonds make me stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want your man, he not my type. I'm just tryna fuck, you wanna fight. Cartier for the shades, for the night. Plus it's chilly and my jeans is sitting nice. Got bitches getting drunk off the Clico. Bad bitch sitting with me, my amigo. All my niggas locked in like a Rico. We finna pull up to the drop playing finito. I can't walk up in the spot if they ain't paid. Bitches think it's sweet like lemonade. Bitches thinking they a vibe, you bitches lame. I'ma show you how to play the fucking game.
All right, y'all know how we go. You know how we do. I ain't got the time or the money to be playing with y'all in court. All of this was reported beforehand. Don't come for me. Go look for the people that I reported from. This is secondhand. It's for everybody that was too busy today, this week, or whatever, and missed out on the news. So, yeah, disclaimer. Let's go.
Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
All right, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm wearing a wig because I'm going on an interview, and I'm hoping that if I look a little less high maintenance, I'll get the job because it's a little labor, but it's not like treating me like a fucking backup machine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, hi, how y'all doing? Let me go ahead and say it.
Hello. Hello, motherfucker.
And
Hi.
so anyways, how y'all doing? It's Talk on It, and we gonna look at some of these stories that are going on. So check this out.
And then the smoke got me.
So Lizzo breaks her silence on the real reason she stepped away from her career. She admitted she has dealt with anxiety for years, but knew something was off. So Lizzo is returning to the public eye after a year-long hiatus. I honestly didn't know. Following a scandal involving allegations of, harassment, you know what kind, by her backup dancers. She clarified that her break was a planned retreat for personal recovery and creativity, during which she focused on her mental health and healing. Yeah, I've done that. It ain't easy, that's for damn sure. But I bet you it's easier when you rich. Now she is set to release her new album, Love in Real Life, and emphasizes the importance of self-empowerment and a shift in her perspective on weight loss. After a year-long absence from the public, Lizzo is back with the new music and a focus away from negativity. She Those harassment allegations were in 2023 of August, prompting her to step back from the limelight. She stated that her hiatus was not an escape, but a deliberate decision to protect her peace. Hold on. During this break, she planned a vacation to Japan and completely distanced herself from media and public engagements. That'll do it. If you go to Japan, you definitely will feel disconnected. I'm not even gonna lie, especially if you watch those commercials, because that shit don't be making sense. Upon returning to the US, Lizzo immediately engaged in creative process for her new album, Love in Real Life, which she had conceptualized before writing it. I guess that's what you got to do. The primary reason for her public return is the completion of her album, highlighting her identity as a musical artist. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of this damn shit, because these damn notes talking about free minutes are up get on my nerves. Anyways, Lizzo described experiencing her first panic attack during her break, prompting her to change her mental health. Take charge of her mental health. I'm sorry. She probably had to change her mental health too. She employed various practices like sound baths, I ain't doing it, journaling, I could do it, meditation, I forget, and exercise to aid her recovery. I got to do that. In discussing her weight journey, Lizzo emphasized a mental shift rather than a focus on sole physical change. And that's something someone told me before. If you really want to lose weight, you have to change your lifestyle, not just your mind and all that stuff. You have to change everything. Your lifestyle has to change, not your diet, your lifestyle. A conversation with her boyfriend led her to redefine her outlook on weight loss, concluding that she wants to win rather than lose. Lizzo now recognizes herself as the author of her story, reclaiming her narrative and power. Well, hell, good on you, ma'am. I just want to know, why the hell is everybody so up in arms with your weight? I still think you got a little bit more to do, and I'm not saying you need to be slim and trim. I'm just saying, when you got body parts pouring out of your clothes, though, in chunks, you probably should tighten up. I'm not saying lose weight. I'm saying, work on it. Like, build up, do some exercise. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, before we move on, because this next one is a little sad, I'm going to start off sad, and then I'm going to get into the fuckery, and then we'll get all the negativity out of the way first. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So, in the meantime, let me see if this works. No, not yet. I guess it doesn't work. I need to bring that one back too. I'm missing all my effects because I went and tried to clean my damn drive up, but it didn't look at what I was deleting, and I needed to put it in a special place. That's what happens when you're not organized. That's all I can say. But anyways, here, check my commercial out, and we'll be back with this next story.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay say that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so we back. Unfortunately, sad update on a beloved Washington, D.C. broadcaster's 2024 on-air health scare. After a terrifying incident during a Thanksgiving 2024 broadcast, Leon Harris has been out of the spotlight. Leon has a respected journalist with over 4 decades of experience, has announced his departure from NBC Washington D.C. 4. I'm sorry. NBC4 Washington, D.C. to prioritize his health and family. His decision follows a recent on-air health scare that raised concerns about his well-being. During his tenure, Harris has made significant contributions to journalism, including a long stint at CNN before joining NBC4. He expressed gratitude to his colleagues and viewers. While the station has fans shared messages of support, he embarks on his new chapter. I'm glad he's not dead. Shit, honestly, I told y'all this is real reactions. I'm reading this as y'all hearing it, and I thought he was dead this whole time. Leon has been a prominent journalist for over 4 years. God bless him. God bless him, because I don't want to jinx that man. Most recently with NBC4 DC for 8 years. Prior to that time, he spent 21 years as an anchor at CNN during the 1980s. No wonder I can't remember him. Harris announced his retirement to focus on his health and family after experiencing an on-air health scare last Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate that, actually. He appeared to struggle with slurred speech during a newscast, which led to his removal from the desk. Details surrounding the cause of his health scare have not been disclosed by either Harris or the station. In his statement, Harris expressed his gratitude towards his colleagues and the viewers, calling it an honor to serve them. NBC4 shared a heartfelt message on social media thanking Harris for his dedication to journalism and the community. Fans of Harris have flooded social media with messages of support and well wishes, expressing their love and admiration for him. And all I can say is I'm sorry to see you go, sir, because we really do need more Black representation in media, for real. But right now we're still on the updates and whatnot, so this shit's about to get even more bleak. So here we go.
Emotional content.
Burials begin as the search ends for victims in the Dominican nightclub collapse that unalived 221 people. That's really fucked. I did not know them people were on top of it. I kept picturing that the roof just came down, and I was like, how did the roof come down? Why did it come down? I didn't think they were on top of the roof. Lord. So the search for victims of the roof collapse at the Jet Set nightclub in the Dominican Republic, which resulted in 221 fatalities, has concluded, leading to the commencement of burials for those lost. Give me a second. Including prominent figures like merengue singer Ruby Perez. The cause of the tragedy remains under investigation, which calls for accountability while families of the deceased express their grief amidst confusing updates on missing loved ones. The Jet Set Club in the Dominican Republic experienced a fatal roof collapse, resulting in those unalived. The incident occurred during a performance by Ruby Perez, who is, I mentioned her already. Prominent victims include former MLB player Octavio Dotel and Tony Enrique Blanco Cabrera. I'm sick of y'all with all these damn names. I think you do that on purpose to me. Nelsie Cruz, a provincial governor related to the MLB All-Star, several interpersonal connections, including relatives of governmental officials and employees from Grupo Popular. Mourners paid their respects at memorial services, with thousands attending wake services. Destruction and mourning were widespread, highlighting a communal atmosphere of grief in the affected communities, particularly Haina, the hometown of many victims. The cause of the collapse and the building's last inspection status are still unclear. The government promises a thorough investigation. Club owners are cooperating with authorities during the inquiry. Rescue crews confirmed that 189 individuals were pulled alive from the wreckage, while other 200 sustained injuries. Well, at least we didn't lose everybody. Family members expressed frustration over the slow recovery of bodies and updates from hospitals. As of recent reports, 146 bodies have been identified, eliciting strong emotional responses from relatives waiting for information. Conditions at the National Institute of Forensic Pathology were reported as chaotic, with families experiencing distress due to the overwhelming situation. Public figures, including the president and notable musicians, attended memorial services showing solidarity. Emotional testimonies from friends and family highlighted the profound impact of the tragedy on the community. Officials expressed deep sorrow while addressing reporters, reflecting on the challenge faced in managing disasters aftermath. That's some fucked up shit, and unfortunately, I'm really sorry that it happened to these people. My prayers are with y'all, and my prayers are with your families. Okay, so moving on, here comes some bullshit. So y'all get ready for this shit right here, because this right here is gonna annoy you. Case dismissed against father, son accused of pew-pewing at Black FedEx driver. You know something? I don't like FedEx all that much, but you still shouldn't be doing that shit. A judge has discussed charges against Brandon and Gregory Case, who were accused of pew-pewing at a Black FedEx driver, DeMontario Gibson, in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Why am I not surprised that it's in Mississippi? The dismissal attributed to the lead detective withholding evidence and arguments of deprivation of speedy trial and due process. Follows a mistrial declaration in August 2023. Gibson expressed his devastation over the verdict, indicating a continued fight for justice. So these two dumbasses, dipshits, god dang it, they face charges of attempted first-degree unaliving, conspiracy, and pew-pew into a vehicle driven by DeMontario Gibson in 2022. The incident occurred when Gibson was delivering a package and claimed I'm not saying his name, dumbass, blocked his exit from a neighborhood. Gibson recounted that as he attempted to leave, Papa dumbass tried to cut him off. Brandon was reported, let me see here now. Son dumbass was reported to have pointed a force multiplier at Gibson's delivery van, leading to pew-pews being fired into the vehicle. Gibson's attorney, Carlos Moore, stated that multiple shots hit the back of the vehicle, and a mistrial was declared in 2023 by a judge who cited that key evidence had been withheld by the lead detective in the case. Following the mistrial, the defense argued that a dismissal was warranted due to violations of the defendant's rights to a speedy trial and due process. Are you nuts? These motherfuckers literally took authority into their own hands to fuck with a man trying to do his job. Are you serious? On January 6, Judge David Strong granted the defense motion to dismiss, resulting in a dismissal with prejudice for all claims against Brandon and, well, the two dumbasses. Oof. The court documents confirm the dismissal of charges against the defendants. DeMontario Gibson expressed deep devastation and disappointment regarding the verdict, suggesting it aligned with what he believed the defendants intended from the start. He acknowledged that the fight for justice continues despite the dismissal of the case. Man, I would take it back. I would find some kind of way, because these motherfuckers basically stopped this man from doing his job. He was minding his own damn business. And y'all motherfuckers, you know what? Don't even, they need to start like canvassing these places, surveying the areas before they give these delivery drivers areas to drive in. Okay. So if it's not, POC or black people friendly, then maybe you should only send certain people of certain hues that way. Okay? Because what you're gonna end up doing is FedEx is gonna get sued, you ain't gonna get your package, and the black person is just gonna basically win, is all I can say. Because I wouldn't leave this alone. All right? I wouldn't leave this alone at all. But your ass sitting up there getting behind him with your daddy, stopping him from doing his job, all because he's a different color than you. He brought you the package, he didn't open it or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I just don't get that fucking shit. I don't know what to tell you, because this is bullshit. But like I said, I was gonna get through the dark shit first, and then we was gonna move to some better news. I'm still moving shit around. Oh Lord, this one ain't too good either. Check it out. And then the smoke got me. Deadly crash raises new questions about safety of New York's helicopter tours. I don't want to get in no plane half the time. The only reason I get on planes is because I have to get somewhere and I ain't got enough money for gas to drive there, okay? That's the only reason I get on a plane. So honestly, I wouldn't even be trying to get on a helicopter if I don't have to. Only time you're going to see me on a helicopter is if my ass is on the way to the hospital. That's all I got to say. So a recent helicopter crash in New York City, which unalived a family of 5 from Spain, and the pilot has sparked renewed concerns regarding the safety of helicopter tours over the city. Despite calls from opponents to ban or limit non-essential flights, Mayor Eric Adams, oh Lord, this man still, supports keeping helicopter tours operational, insisting that they are generally safe and well regulated. Y'all do realize we are still dealing with the FAA having issues, right? FAA also covers helicopters. I'm just saying. So let's see here now. The airline industry and safety experts recognize the need for improved safety measures, especially for smaller operators following a history of accidents in the sector. So a helicopter crashed on Thursday. It unalived 6 individuals. As I said before, a family of 5 and the pilot, which was a former Navy SEAL. Oh my Lord. The incident has reignited discussions about the safety of helicopter tours in New York City, a popular activity for tourists seeking aerial views of the skyline. Can't you just climb your lazy ass up the damn statue? Go up the damn statue and look out her head. That's enough. Shit, at least you got solid ground. I'm not too comfortable with that either, but see, this is why I'm gonna do a deep dive on minding your business. Because when you get nosy and you want to know too damn much, shit like this happens. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. Anyways, let's see here now. Right, so since 2005, there have been 5 commercial sightseeing helicopter crashes in the Hudson and East Rivers, resulting in 20 fatalities due to mechanical failures and pilot error. Advocates for public safety are calling for stricter regulations on non-essential helicopter flights, which number around 30,000 annually over the city. Damn y'all nosy. Mayor Eric Adams stated that he does not support further restrictions on the helicopter flights. You get in it then. I think if that's the case, since you like flying so damn much with Turkey and shit, why don't you get your ass over there and get on these helicopter tours with him? That'll be a sight too. Meet the mayor while you tour. That'll be a great thing since you like money anyway. Shit, you so comfortable with it, you get on there with them. That's a guarantee. Anyways, emphasizing the importance of various activities, including business, transport, and police work. He maintains that New York airspace is highly regulated with well trained pilots and well maintained aircrafts. You ain't been talking to the government lately, have you? Following a significant 2009 collision that unalived 9 people, the FAA implemented new safety regulations for helicopter tours, including a reduction in annual flights. Past accidents include a 2018 crash that resulted in 5 unalivings, have prompted additional scrutiny and lawsuits from passengers. The company involved in the 2018 crash, Fly Nyon, I'm telling you, that's what it says. It says Fly Nyon settled a lawsuit for $90 million and has since made safety improvements such as better passenger restraint systems and enhanced pilot training. Despite recent accidents, the number of helicopters nationwide. Hey, ma'am. Hey, Miss Fleck. I done missed you. I've been missing you. Okay, where am I? 90 million and has since made safety improvements such as better passenger restraint systems and enhanced pilot training. Girl, don't you know one of my best friends is over there in Atlanta right now celebrating his sister's birthday? He got forced. I'm so damn glad he got forced because he needs to take a damn vacation. Anyways, let's see here now. Let's see. Despite accidents, the number of helicopter accidents nationwide in 2022 was reported as the lowest in 25 years, with helicopter tours accounting for a minor proportion of those incidents. I bet you that orange turd would grab onto that if it was big enough to get some clout. Anyways, experts suggest that helicopter tour operators should implement modern safety technologies like terrain awareness systems. Calls for increased scrutiny of small operators, particularly those struggling financially, were emphasized as essential to ensuring passenger safety. Friend down here in Atlanta. I don't know where he is. He probably still out there. I hope he is. The boy is like he's not an idiot, but he is a savant when it comes to like car body when your car gets messed up, he can fix the body of your car and all that shit. And he don't overcharge. But the boy will work himself to death. I keep telling him, just come on up here. For real, I got an air mattress in another room. If you don't mind, cats randomly walking in your room and saying sup, come on down. But he won't. But I got to ask you a question after this story. I really do. Let me see. Girl, it snowed. It snowed on the 11th. I couldn't believe it. That's the second time I've seen snow. I couldn't believe it. Anyways, in April. Experts suggest that helicopter tour operators should implement modern safety technology like terrain awareness systems. Calls for increased scrutiny of small operators, particularly those struggling financially, were emphasized as essential to ensuring passenger safety. New York Helicopter, the operator of the aircraft involved in the recent crash, expressed sorrow over the incident, but did not provide specific details about safety measures in the place. I don't know what to tell you. This motherfucker. Look, that's Eric Adams for you. Okay, this jackass is just trying to get his ass out of trouble, and that's all there is to it. Now, before I get to this next story, I was about to say, I figured it snowed all the time where you are. Girl, no. I am in Boston. Well, not Boston right now. I am in Massachusetts, where I was born. We used to have at least 4 seasons. Okay, we used to have 4 seasons, but one of the main ones is winter because we always get hit with snow. But I've only seen it snow twice in my life in April. Once when I was like 4 or something, and 2 days ago. And I still can't figure it out. I'm like, what the hell is this? I thought it was spring because I'm not joking. Like about a week ago, it was 70 degrees. I'm not playing. I was like, okay, we getting warmer. I can start putting my clothes away. You know how we used to do. We used to get the mothballs and put our winter clothes in little boxes or big ass Tupperware and put that away, marked winter. and then you get your spring shit out. Maybe I'm just too damn old for this world right now. I don't know. But shit, scared the hell out of me. Anyways, by the way, tell me, would you be interested if I yeah, it is. Would you be interested if I did like a small section with recordings from Malcolm X's speeches and whatnot? The longest I'll run them is like 10 minutes. But would you be interested in a weekly or every show hearing a word from the Honorable Malcolm X? Yay or nay, let me know and I will supply, because I feel like that would be very beneficial for everyone. But anyways, let's get into some stupid shit. Let's see here now. Here comes some stupid shit. Oh, well. H&M Karen goes viral for refusing service to black girls and saying there's no reason when asked why. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. No. I mean, like, while I'm showing here, you see what I'm doing here during this stream. Like at the end, I would put give a moment, a time slot for just listening to his words. Because he has some that only last for 2 minutes, and then he has some that are 10 minutes. But that man is needed right now, in my opinion, worldwide, and especially for us. So I was just wondering if you guys would enjoy sharing that with me. And how long would y'all be willing to listen to him? That's what I was saying during these streams. I don't think it would work well as part of this show. Okay, all right then. I was curious about it, but you got a point. So let's look at this. Okay, before I get further into this, I wanted to tell y'all about this for real. This apparently happened a year ago. This is not something new. I don't know why it's suddenly coming out. Actually, I really don't know, but I was irritated when I heard about it. It happened, so let's talk about it. So, a viral incident involving two black sisters at an H&M store in Albuquerque, New Mexico, highlights racial profiling and discrimination. The girls were refused service by a store employee without any explanation and were accused of past shoplifting despite their denials. What'd you say? I think it would need to be a different channel that grabs that audience. Okay, good point. Yeah, you got a good point. I don't know. Maybe it's just the climate and it's starting to morph. And I guess I was starting to morph this channel. This channel was meant to get more audience so that me and the group of Obsidian Magic Productions could create animation and story time and all that for people of color, especially black people. And then I wanted comedy, but then I didn't know what else to do. But this right here just said something to me. I needed to let people know what the hell is going on right now. I had to bring back Black woke. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did this. And I honestly, like I said, I'm grown enough to own my insecurities and stuff, and I ain't got no problem with saying it. That's why I said I will cam up every 100 people. Every 100 subscribers, I will cam up so y'all can see what I really look like. But I have insecurities, so I feel comfortable this way. That's why I do my channel like that. But then I started morphing. Understand, I follow you. I could be wrong, so ask others. I don't know, but you got a point, because I really wanted this to be a comedy news kind of channel. Comedy and news, and make you feel good. But I got another channel that I'm working on. It's going to be about horror movies. So I'll let y'all know when that one's ready. Let me get to this story, though. All right, so two black girls were denied service at an H&M store in Albuquerque. They were accused of shoplifting by a security guard, which they vehemently, I hate this word, vehemently denied. A store employee refused to provide a reason for their eviction from the store. I know how to say that word. Just right now, my brain ain't working. The employee claimed that she could refuse service for any reason. I seen this video. It's ridiculous. I really wanted to punch her in the mouth. Showing a lack of accountability. Despite the girls' attempt to clarify the situation, they were met with dismissive answers. The employee implied potential violence from the girls without any provocation. The incident sparked outrage on social media, drawing over 15,000 comments on TikTok. Users called for a boycott of H&M. Honestly, I've only seen H&M outside this country. But then again, I've never been to New Mexico, so what the hell am I talking about? Comparing it to other retailers facing backlash for similar issues. The View co-host Sunny Hostin declared racial profiling illegal in response to the clip. I thought that was true too. The video gained traction on platforms, prompting more people to support the sisters. Some viewers reported filing complaints with H&M with claims that the employee involved had already been fired, which is good. So they did fire, but it's just the fucked up thing. Like, how you just gonna walk up on somebody and say that bullshit? No, motherfucker. You just said they can't come. You just didn't want to deal with black folks, and I can't believe you were that damn bold. The sisters have obtained legal counsel and chosen to refrain from public statement regarding the incident. Their lawyers told them not to say nothing. The incident is reflective of ongoing issues of racial profiling faced by black individuals in retail spaces. Shit. Retail spaces is all kind of places. What you talking about? While it is difficult to legally prove the intent of racism, that's what the public can leverage their outrage to hold companies accountable. Look, they done put that damn video viral, and H&M was like, oh hell no. So they went and put an apology. I saw the apology too. They fired that heifer. I wish when they do that, they would just record their firing. I swear to God, I would pay to see that. I would. How about y'all? Would y'all pay to see these assholes get the FAFO treatment? Because I would pay to watch them get fired for being assholes to their fellow human being. I would. Like I said, I am pro-black. I'm black all day. I can't hide that. But I don't think anybody should be treating anybody else any less than a human being. Unless you just not acting human. Now, if you acting demonish like certain orange people, yeah, like I said, orange lives don't matter. For real. They don't. So anyways, moving on, we got another. And then the snow got me. Washington, D.C. faces budget crisis after House leaves $1.1 billion hole in city coffers. The fuck? You so busy, y'all motherfuckers so busy letting this goofy ass, I think he's dyslexic. I think that orange turd is dyslexic. He don't seem to understand you are not getting money back from foreign countries unless they fucking tariff you. When you tariff other countries, it's basically coming to your own people. You feel me? And I'm still pissed off about that shit because he keep talking about, I love tariffs. Motherfucker, you don't know how they work. You don't know how they work. And once again, another deep dive gonna come out with that one. So be on the lookout for minding your own damn business, because that will cause you know what I'm saying, world peace, and tariffs. What the fuck they are. I'm coming out with these next. I already did Project 2025. I got a script ready for both. I'm coming out with them soon because apparently people don't fucking understand what I'm trying to tell them. Whew. So anyways, Washington, D.C. is grappling with a $1.1 billion deficit following the House of Representatives' failure to address a critical budget saving measure before their recess. Mayor Muriel Bowser has warned of potential layoffs and service reduction impacting the city operations, emphasizing the urgency of the situation and urging Congress to pass the necessary legislation. The budget crisis stems from a previous funding bill that imposed severe financial constraints on the district, risking the loss of vital city services and personnel, particularly in public safety. Everybody loves deep dives. That's a winner. You'll get a lot of subs for that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let's see here now. The House of Representatives adjourned without addressing the budget issue, leading to concerns for city officials. Oh, yeah, I got a whole list of deep dives, like why we need to stop as Black people using celebrities as our spokespersons. I'm so sick of that shit. Where is Farrakhan, by the way? Is he alive still? The House of Representatives adjourned without addressing the budget issue, leading to concerns for the city officials. Despite Felon Drumpf's direct appeals to Republicans to act on the budget, the House did not bring the proposal to the floor for discussion before the recess. An earlier federal funding enforced budget constraints that cut the district's funds significantly, forcing a reversion to the previous budget parameters. Bowser has indicated that potential cuts could affect critical services such as a police overtime, firefighting, and youth programs. Y'all are idiots. Y'all do realize while you are working, you seem to be living in that city. If y'all don't get the budget, y'all ain't gonna be living too well. I'm just saying. Just saying. Let's see here now. City officials have discussed the likelihood of layoffs affecting teachers, police officers, which could severely impact public safety and education. DC Council Chairman Phil Mendelson described the financial situation as a pressing vice, indicating that urgent action will be required as funds dwindle. Bowser has undertaken significant lobbying efforts urging Congress to reconsider cuts that could dramatically impact daily life for residents. The crisis has drawn attention from public safety unions seeking legislative support to stabilize the budget. The House is scheduled to return from recess on April 28th with hopes that they may address the pressing budget needs. Y'all gonna get robbed. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure that when they go on recess, they leave and they go away from the Capitol. Y'all gonna get robbed. If they gotta lay off police, I've gone to school in DC. Okay, I went to Howard for one semester. That's all I could handle. It was very depressing, and I got attacked. But anyways, y'all gonna get robbed. If they gotta lay off any police, that's y'all fault. I'm telling you. So let it be, let it be. Now we have come to what you call it? We have come to fuck around and find out. Or for people like my mother's audience, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Or that's what you get. Where is my damn thing? Hold on, I'll be right back.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'ma live my ass way, I'ma rain. I've been moving like a hot mess.
Trump's China tariff shocks U.S. importers. One CEO calls it end of days. I wonder why, dumbass. So the implementation of steep tariffs by Felon Trump on Chinese imports is severely impacting American businesses. I'm not even joking. I saw a video and they went into a store in his hotel, a Trump hotel. Every fucking thing in the gift store was made in China. He just shot himself in the pinky toe. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Anyways, let's see here now. Import severely impacting American businesses with CEOs like Rick Waldenberg of Learning Resources predicting catastrophic financial consequences. The escalating tariffs, which have ballooned from 20% to as high as 145%, threatens the viability of companies reliant on Chinese manufacturing, leading to rising consumer prices, economic uncertainties, and a potential shift from affordable Chinese goods. You're a dumbass. They went in your store, all your shit. All the shit that people buy when they leave your damn hotel is made in China. If you motherfuckers, well, you know what? You deserve it. If you gonna actually go to a hotel, buy this dumbass, I'm pretty sure it's not that quality. It's just expensive. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. I take it back. Good for y'all. So, Felon Trump recently raised the tariffs on Chinese goods to unprecedented levels, reaching 145% at times. Rick Waldenberg, CEO of Learning Resources, anticipates his company tariff costs could skyrocket from 2.3 million to 100.2 million by 2025. The tariffs are expected to significantly increase prices for consumers, as reflected in rising inflation expectations from 4.1% to 4.4%. For the past 4 decades, American companies have heavily relied on Chinese manufacturing for a wide range of products, benefiting from low tariffs and cheap labor. We literally have driven these people to the point where they are jumping out windows and people have built freaking nets to catch them. Jesus Christ. And this is, God dang it, you know you love shooting yourself in the foot. I guess y'all don't like wearing sneakers. China remains a major supplier for many imported goods, producing the majority of items like baby carriages, artificial flowers, and children toys. The shift towards Mexico and Canada as primary suppliers does not eliminate dependence on China, which still ranks high in various categories. I know they ain't trying to turn to Mexico and Canada. They don't want shit to do with us either, you dumbass. You done isolated us. Ooh. The tariff could lower U.S. economic growth by an estimated 1.1 percentage point by 2025. It's already here. What the fuck are you talking about? Companies are facing uncertainty due to rapidly changing and unpredictable tariff policies, complicating supply chain management and planning. Many businesses, including MGA Entertainment, are attempting to reduce their reliance on China by sourcing from other countries, although those are also threatened by potential tariffs. Plans for new manufacturing in China are being abandoned by companies like the Edge Desk, which are exploring alternative markets in Europe to avoid hefty tariff impacts. Waldenberg expressed frustration over the challenges of finding U.S. manufacturers, citing higher costs and a lack of skilled labor. I wonder whose fault this is. The tariffs may result in thousands of small Chinese suppliers being wiped out, endangering not just those factories, but also American companies that have invested heavily in production tooling and molds in China. I'm so glad I got all my molds. Higher import tariffs are suspected to result in noticeably increased retail prices. Popular products during the holiday season impacting consumers' spending habits. There is a growing sentiment among American businesses that operating under such uncertainty is untenable, prompting reassessment of production and supply strategies. I don't know what to tell you. God dang it. This dude is shooting at himself and everybody else in the foot. That's all I can tell you. And eventually we all gonna have to suffer. So what else is there? But moving on. What the hell? I thought okay, hold on. Oh, this isn't the right story. That's what I was saying. Okay. Give me a second here. Let me pull this down because I forgot I got another story I need y'all to look at too. This is some dumbass shit, this here right here. But you fuck around and you find out, I guess. You fuck around and you find out. Let me bring this one back up so y'all can see it, because this is going to be some stupid ass shit here.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a rain. I've been moving like a hot mess.
Oh, wrong one. I forgot to bring it up here. Here it is. Hold on. Let me bring it over here. Why didn't I bring it? I forgot to bring it over here. Let me bring it over here now. All right, here we go. There it is. Give me just a second. Okay, there it is. Because I need y'all to see this shit when more of the craziest crimes of 2025. We just in April. And these motherfuckers are already wilding out enough that they got enough for a slideshow. How that work? How does that work? That is embarrassing as fuck. Seriously, it is. I ain't even gonna lie. So, let's look at this. Why? And they're all black. God dang it. This is some humility right here, but hell, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like we're angels. So, Texas teacher allegedly submitted a disabled student into in-class torture. Why would you do that, you dirty bastard? Look at these people. God dang it. So, arrest documents from Tyler ISD Police Department named 35-year-old Christina Reyna Hayes. I don't know. 22-year-old Priscilla Gutierrez. 57-year-old June Renee Tryon. No, seriously, that name just threw me off. I was hoping they weren't all, but no, they ain't. When they got off the bus. Let me see here. Oh, here. Suspects in the March 12th incident per CBS 19 TV. Authorities say administrators at the Tyler High School reported one of their disabled students' hands were swollen red when they got off the bus. The report says they found the student had their hands bound by packing tape. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Police say upon reviewing the video footage from the school day, they say the same student walked into a skills room where Hayes, Gutierrez, and Tryon were present. The report says that the student was immediately ordered to walk circles around the room. Police claim that the student stayed on his feet with tightly wrapped tape for a total of 4 hours, having been... Why wasn't anybody looking for this kid? Having been forced to walk for half the time and ordered to stand in the corner for the other half. Hayes and her two co-workers were arrested and charged with the injury to a disabled person. They are each being held at $150,000 bond, but Hayes has hers increased to $300,000. The report says. I wonder which one is Hayes. Now Hayes is the ringleader. That's the 22-year-old. No, wait. Hayes is the 35-year-old. I can't really tell which one is 35. For real, I can't. I'm really not sure. I'm thinking girl in the middle is the 57-year-old. I don't think she's the ringleader. Next one, Naked Spirit Airlines tantrum. Why? Why would you do this? That's harmful for everybody. The morning of Monday, March 31st, the scene unfolded at Spirit Airlines Gate G12 inside Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. In a video, an unidentified black woman was arguing with a man who attempted to return the clothes she had taken off. Moments before, she had thrown a world-class tantrum, yelling and ripping her clothes off for an unknown reason. The woman's entire chest was exposed to fellow flyers as she paced around in her underwear. None of them look 22. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But you know what they say. We'll talk about that privately. In another video, a Broadward Sheriff's Office cop is seen handling the woman's clothes to cover up. After the public indecency, the woman received medical treatment and was not arrested, according to the Daily Mail. See what happens when you mess up with the medicine and make it too expensive? Florida middle school principal was arrested at a local Walmart. There's so many things wrong with that sentence. You ain't got no neck, sir. Damn. You look like a thumb. Gregory Lewis, the principal at Bach Academy North, located in Lake Wales, was caught trying to swipe $40 worth of goods from Walmart, according to News 8. I'm shocked by the goods thing, because it's like, what else would you really want out of there like that? According to News Channel 8, he was reported to police after security caught Lewis at a self-checkout kiosk, skipping the scan on some items, including light bulbs, bacon, and frozen shrimp. The fuck? The frozen shrimp, dude? Seriously? According to the Daily Mail, Lewis was placed on administrative leave while Lake Wales Charter Schools conducts an investigation. He was arrested and charged with petite theft. Sir, it ain't that serious. It really ain't. I don't know what the hell possessed you to do that, but it ain't that damn serious. It really, 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 really isn't. Frozen shrimp. Ugh, I'm allergic. Ohio school staffer hires student to unalive her ex-husband. If it didn't work for the pale lady, why did you think it would work for you? She looks young. Stephanie Demetrius, the 44-year-old literacy enrichment instructor at the Academy for Urban Scholars High School, is alleged to have pitched the foul favor to her student on March 26. Police say authorities said Demetrius went to the student to offer $250 as a down payment to unalive her husband, who had filed a protective order and divorce against her. Man, you just didn't give a shit, did you? Because I mean, all eyes are on you. All arrows point to you. Police said, according to a phone call between the student and Demetrius, the teacher confirmed her down payment was part of a $2,000 she promised to pay the juvenile. That's all he's worth? Damn. Her plan was to make sure her 4 children were out of her ex-husband's house in time to send the student to pew-pew him as he worked from home. Police slammed her with a felony conspiracy charge per NBC News. This chick does not look 44 to me. I thought they was going to say the chick was like, I would go as high as 36, really. I don't see no, maybe that's the camera. The camera likes you. I don't know. I don't see no wrinkles. But I don't see no feelings either. That chick is cold-blooded. Just cold-blooded. So, Michigan caregiver allegedly pulled the plug on her elderly patient. You know you was wrong for that shit. I told y'all, certain people are supposed to have these jobs. Certain special people. Linda Polk, 52, is accused of cremating the body of a 78-year-old patient without alerting his family members, per ABC 7 Detroit. Police say she enacted fraudulent power of attorney during her caregiving to him, taking him off life support and forcing him to succumb to his illness. However, after the moment, police say used his name to open credit cards totaling up to $10,000 in charges. Yeah. She was charged with first-degree unaliving, 2 counts of forgery affecting real property embezzlement from a vulnerable adult of $1,000 or more, 2 counts of identity theft, and 2 counts of illegal sale or use of financial transaction device. Damn, chick, I guess you want to go big. Now, she, I would say, was possibly 50. Yeah, she looks in her 50s, in my opinion. She looks that age. Let's see what else stupid shit. I'm telling you, it's only April. Everybody is wilding out. Mortuary assistant castrates sex offender's body. God dang it. I don't know what to say about this one. I'm not sure if I should be mad. Amber Page Laudermilk was arraigned earlier this week on charges related to the incident that occurred at the Houston Memorial Mortuary Crematory on February 7th. Court documents say the 34-year-old was with a student when they had to examine the body of Charles Roy Rodriguez, per Fox. Give me a second here. I don't want to send that to no dams. What the hell? No, I don't want to send it to a device. Go away. Go away. I don't know what you are. Anyways, crematory on February 7th. Court documents say the 34-year-old was with a student when they had... Yeah, I said that already. The man was a registered SO who received 10 years deferred education following an SA charge. He unalived of natural causes at a Houston hospital back in January, the report says. However, even in the afterlife, Rodriguez couldn't escape the wrath of those upset by his actions. Court documents say Laudermilk allegedly Rodriguez's genitals twice with a scalpel before straight up castrating the dead man. Following the authorities' claim, she stuffed his genitals in his mouth. Court documents say the woman was charged with abuse of a corpse. She was arraigned Tuesday and given a bond set at $5,000. If convicted, she faces anywhere from 6 months to 2 years in jail. I honestly feel like she shouldn't go to jail. I feel like she just needs counseling. A lot of counseling. She is angry. She has anger issues. Florida man swallows stolen Tiffany earrings. Yeah, we ain't going any further. He swallowed Tiffany earrings. We just gonna keep going because this is gonna take too damn much long time. Mother buries son's body in yard. Why did she do that? Hold on, let me see why she did it. I'm not gonna go through all of this. I gotta find out why Why would you do this? Let's see here now. It does not say why she did it. Let's see here. Smothering and neck compression. I don't know what to say. They didn't say why she did it, but yeah, we just gonna go through this because y'all got some issues. Crazy just keeps getting crazier and crazier, don't it? And then we got a nutcase in charge of the health situation. Oh, this is the dumbass that was twerking. Healthcare worker dances provocatively on disabled patients. Why are you smiling like that? Did they take your wig off like that? Damn, you look like you might need a nurse. Jesus. We already know about her. This is ridiculous. I can't believe they have that many people. Estranged husband crashes out on a pregnant wife. You look crazy as hell. So apparently they found McBride's wife Kayla suffering from multiple force multiplier wounds. She was 20 weeks pregnant. He confessed. Let's see here now. Following the incident, another woman contacted authorities and informed them she received a call from McBride, who allegedly confessed to pew-pewing his wife, injuring her and unaliving their baby, and he turned himself in. Why'd he do it? McBride plotted the alleged unaliving for days, having harbored frustrations with his wife's infidelity and suspicions of her unborn child not belonging to. You could have just left. God dang, you didn't have to take it that far. You could have just walked out. Grandmother charged for scaring off school bullies. What? Why would you charge? I think that's a good damn thing. Okay, so outside the Mitchell Community Center, police say a fight broke out between a black boy and a few other teens at the end of January. Suddenly, a force multiplier sound rang out, sending the two and the remaining of high school schoolers in the parking lot scattering in every direction. As captured by surveillance footage, police say the pew-pew didn't come from any of the teens, but rather a 72-year-old black lady who was later identified as the grandmother of the boy caught in the tussle. Joyce Brown told police she had gone to the center to retrieve her grandson after receiving word of a group of 10 kids wanting to jump him in the midst of the chaos. She told police she heard the teens threaten to flip her car over, and she fired her warning shot onto the asphalt. Well, at least she didn't do it in the air like dumbasses do. Brown was arrested and charged with 3 counts of reckless endangerment, child abuse, or neglect, unlawful possession of a weapon in a public place, and carrying a weapon on school property. She saved her grandchild and got arrested. How does that work? How does that work? 10 kids could have put that child out of commission. Missing body found inside wall. The fuck? He looked crazy. Okay, so over the past 8 months, Capitol Heights authorities were called to a home on Larchmont Avenue several times to settle a dispute between 30-year-old Devontae Gray and his girlfriend, 29-year-old Alexis Schuler. I think we know where that's going. So we know dumbass did that. It is not even mid-April yet. We 2 days away from the middle of the month. God dang. Stalker's ex revenge. The fuck? Stalker's ex revenge. So a Michigan family was unable to joyfully bring in the new year due to a sudden vanishing of 30-year-old mother Ashley Elkins. Family members told Click on Detroit Elkins' boyfriend, 32-year-old DeAndre Booker, began stalking her after their breakup. I think we all know what happens after that. Why the hell is it that mostly black women are getting on this list? As in out of commission? Hate crime hoax. Come on, god dang it. We don't need that. We got enough hate crime. You don't need to make a hoax. So Deanna West pleaded guilty in March in Denver federal court to a hate crime hoax. Prosecutors claim West was one of the 3 conspirators who staged a cross burning in 2023 and sent photos and videos of it to the news and local organizations as if it was an attack targeting Mobolade, NBC reports. You're a dumbass. Why would you do that? God dang it. This is the shit that make you shame. I told you I was going to bring y'all through some dark shit first, and then we're going to see some nice stuff. Oh, yeah, that one. The viral baton hitting incident. I think we all remember that shit. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but damn it if it didn't look like I still don't understand. Detroit cop sends creepy text to stepdaughter. You look creepy. You really look creepy. You look creepy and you look like you have a little sugar in your tank, in my opinion. Brandon with a Y. Brandon with a Y, where the O should be. Harris told Fox 2 News he was notified of a series of concerning text messages in his 12-year-old daughter's phone sent to her from her stepfather, Detroit police officer Earl Anderson. You gonna get your ass whooped. At the first message seeming fairly normal, asking the girl what game she played and inviting her to play Sims free play. That ain't right. However, things got creepy very fast. If you want to keep texting, you will have to keep our conversation between me and you on some friendly type stuff. Anybody that says type after what they an adjective, you already know shit's getting weird. The girl's father, Harris, told Fox 2 his daughter got a weird feeling from the exchange reported to the messages to her aunt. Harris found the messages to be the likes of grooming. So we already know he's going to get his ass whooped. Walmart's nationally banned shoplifter. I reported on her ass. Her dumb ass is in jail and she got purple hair. Moving on. I don't know what else to tell you. Stealing clothes. Serial Dunkin' Donuts thief. Really? I'm not going to jail for little shit. If I have to go to jail, if I have to throw my life away, I'm going for some big shit, motherfucker. I'm getting a lifetime because I'm not sure if I get out, I'll be able to get a job or live when my family gets me. So Hackensack police say from mid-December into New Year, 24-year-old Injum John, oh my God, that Mr. Bowman allegedly broke into 15 different Dunkin' Donuts stores across 4 New Jersey counties. He was caught on security footage prying locks, entry doors, and windows of the stores between the hours of 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Police said Bowman targeted 3 to 4 stores a week. Bowman allegedly snatched money from the register safes and even gift card ranging to a sum of $700 to $3,000 per store. The fuck is wrong with you? We're getting to the end. Racist Karen gets crazy. Okay, this time we don't have. This time it's probably a white person. I don't know. But this is supposed to be the blacklist. Craziest crimes. So according to an affidavit obtained by MLive.com, a black man was sitting outside his friend's house inside his vehicle the morning of Saturday, February 15th, when the disturbance occurred. Police said Wilfred Francis Hudson IV, a white man, allegedly confronted the man, accusing him of staring at him. Are you serious? Hudson then began spitting racial slurs at the black man, who eventually fled the scene. I wouldn't have fled. However, the affidavit said Hudson reportedly chased him down before the man stopped his car and got out. Hudson allegedly charged at him in a physical attack. When police arrived at the scene, Hudson kept on with his racial tangent. The report says police say he also threatened to pew-pew his neighbor and set their house on fire. I'm under the impression the ones without pictures might be a little of the higher complexion. That's what I'm saying. Hot oil hurling wing stop. Yeah, I reported her too. She hurled hot oil at somebody and was defending herself actually. So basically, she was a manager. She left the kitchen and came back holding a metal pan filled with hot grease. According to authorities, Irene then shoved past her co-workers to toss hot grease at 2 customers, which splattered onto her and allegedly onto a child. That's not good. But apparently, what happened was she was arguing with 2 customers. Yeah, actually, no, let me take that back. She's batshit crazy. Yeah, I thought it was like they were getting abused, but no, she's batshit crazy. I can't believe that many fucking things happened in 4 months. God dang it. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully we can get out of this now. Whew. Let me check the next story, because I'm telling you right now, that shit right there. So, yeah, here we go. Next story on the docket. Judge will halt Trump's administration from ending humanitarian parole people from for people from 4 countries. So at least, you know, he can't do that, because I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker is evil as hell. this world, maybe it really is coming to an end because this shit ain't even right. So, anyways, let's look at it. A federal judge has decided to halt the Trump administration's plan to end humanitarian parole for over 500,000 Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. I cannot say Nicaragua very good. I can't say it. It fucks with me. Protecting them from deportation as the case proceeds. U.S. District Judge Indira Talwani criticized the administration's rationale for discontinuing the program, arguing that it's undermined the legal status of individuals who had complied with the immigration laws. This ruling represents a significant but possibly temporary setback. Yes, I blame him too for all of this shit. He's probably, I'm telling you, he's Antichrist. He's bringing the end of times, but possibly temporary setbacks for the administration's efforts to revoke protections for immigrants in the U.S. So the immigrants in the humanitarian parole program were facing a deadline of April 24th for their potential deportation. Talwani noted that the immigrants are legally in the U.S. and should not be compelled to flee the country or risk losing everything. The decision is seen as a temporary reprieve for individuals like Cesar Baez, who fled Venezuela from the violence, and others who have legitimate fears of returning to their home countries. The Trump administration had previously revoked the legal protections for these immigrants, arguing that ending the program does not preclude consideration for other immigration avenues. Government lawyers claimed that the immigrants would not be prioritized for deportation, although the judge questioned the validity of this assurance. Yeah, nobody trusts you, asshole. The ruling has garnered little significant political backlash from Republicans, except for a few Cuban American representatives from Florida who support protections for affected Venezuelans. Representative Maria Salazar joined with about 200 congressional Democrats in a co-sponsoring a bill aimed at providing lawful permanent residency for these individuals. What did you expect? He's an asshole. He's trying to basically just turn this into a completely white land, and I'm not sure if he understands what'll happen if he does that. But okay, go for it then. And in one of our final fuck around and find out stories, lawsuits alleging environmental racism in Louisiana parish allowed to proceed, federal court says. Good. I'm telling you right now, there are multiple places in Louisiana that are not good environmentally for anybody. One of the places is Lake Charles. God dang it. Anyways, Federal appeals court has allowed a civil rights lawsuit against St. James Parish in Louisiana to proceed, alleging racial discrimination in land use policies that have placed polluting industries in predominantly Black communities. The case, initiated by faith-based groups, seeks a moratorium on further petrochemical developments in an area known as Cancer Alley, noted for its high pollution and cancer rates. The court determined the lawsuit was timely, addressed long-standing discriminatory practices affecting the health and historical cemeteries of the community. The Fifth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the lawsuit could proceed, overturning a previous decision from the U.S. District Court that had deemed it untimely. The federal court acknowledged that the lawsuit contained numerous allegations of discriminatory land use decisions, utilizing the 2014 Parish Land Use Plan as one example of systemic issues. The EPA reported that St. James Parish has higher than average cancer death rates compared to the national average. You need to start checking out the whole state, if you ask me. Two majority Black sections of the parish have identified as high-risk areas for cancer due to emissions from nearby industrial facilities. The case will return to the U.S. District Court in Eastern District of Louisiana for further proceedings after the appellate ruling. The St. James Parish government has not publicly commented on the ruling or the implications of the lawsuit. The plaintiffs are represented by the Center of Constitutional Rights, with attorney Pamela Spees noting this decision as a significant validation for affected communities. The ruling allows the claims regarding ongoing discrimination to be examined on their merits of court of law. I hope they keep that shit up, because I'm telling you right now, this shit is getting ridiculous. So I talked to y'all about the damn tariffs. Whew. There's gonna be some fucked up shit, but it's not fuck around and find out. It's just, this is the shit you need to be careful of. So before we talk about that, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all my commercial. Well, no, I'm gonna go and show y'all this girl's promos. Once again, she is located in New York. She is you can find her company on Instagram and Threads. You can also find her on Twitch. CBD Honey Lips, black owned, black female owned. Check it out. All right, so yeah, we about to get into some stuff. So heads up. And then the smoke got me. So 5 popular black goods about to soar in cost thanks to the Trump tariff. So we in trouble too, god dang it. We in trouble too. Let's see here now. The tariffs imposed by felon Trump on Chinese goods are likely to increase the cost of various products that are staples in black households. The economic burden of these tariffs will be felt particularly among black Americans, who often face inflation and have limited disposable income. Hair extensions. So if you get hair extensions, black Americans spend $2.8 billion annually on hair extensions, primarily sourced from China. A 20% increase in tariffs could lead to significant rise in prices on these products. Smartphones. iPhones, particularly the 128 gigabyte model, could see prices rise from $790, which is a lot to me, to potentially over $2,000 due to tariffs. 92% of black households own a cell phone, making the impact of price hikes more pronounced. That's a coincidence. Sneakers. Most sneakers sold in the U.S. are imported, and current tariffs would double their prices. By 2030, black consumers are projected to spend $70 billion on apparel and footwear, with rising tariffs threatening accessibility. Fuck you. I don't need sneakers that damn bad. I don't walk around that much. I like to change my shoes up. The cost of TVs and electronics. The cost of electronics could multiply. For instance, a $400 laptop might jump to nearly $1,000. Shit, mine was $2,000. Black consumers have a higher likelihood of using tablets and smartphones to consume content. Toys. A significant portion of toys purchased in the U.S. is manufactured in China, with Americans spending $17 billion on toys from there in 2020. Price increase could significantly affect the cost of popular toys, exemplified by a price of a $32 panda. Damn, that's high. Potentially rising to $80. You ain't getting a panda with me. The average income of black Americans is $44,000, highlighting the financial strain posed by rising costs due to tariffs. The economic decision driven by these tariffs could lead to less disposable income for black households, further exacerbating issues of economic inequality. The anticipated rise in these costs due to tariffs on Chinese goods poses a significant challenge for black consumers, who may find it increasingly difficult to afford essential products and maintain their spending power in the coming years. So in other words, if you're trying to look cute, you better get a better job, I guess. If you just making it, you might want to get a new job. Just in case, because shit, it ain't working. Before we move on, we're going to get into our education now. We're going to look at what happened this week in Black history. So check this out real quick, and I'll be right back. Let me turn this down so y'all can hear it properly. Where's my education thing? Shit. Oh, there you go.
Yo, there's so many, hey, there's so many, yo, so many, yo, there's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. They know that. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. Young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that cool. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. We used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
All right. So what happened this year in Black History for the April 9th to the 15th? Let's look at that. On April 9th, 1865, black regiments led by General John Hawkins captured Fort Blakely. Damn, that's my last name. Alabama, contributing significantly to the end of the Civil War. The 68th Division of United States colored troops suffered some of the highest casualties during the Civil War. Paul Bullstill Robeson was born on April 9th, 1898. He became a prominent singer and activist advocating against racism and for socialism while facing repression during the anti-communist era of the 1950s. Marian Anderson performed at the Lincoln Memorial on April 9, 1939, after being denied the right to perform at the Constitution Hall due to her race. Arthur Ashe, I remember him, born on April 10, 1943, became the first black player on American Davis Cup team and won multiple prestigious titles despite his untimely death from AIDS. On April 11, 1948, Jackie Robinson signed a contract that made him the first African American in Major League Baseball, symbolizing a significant step toward racial integration in sports. Adam Clayton Powell Jr. was reelected on April 12, 1967 by Harlem voters, defying the congressional expulsion. The formation of the Free Africa Society in 1787 marked an early attempt at black self-help and mutual aid. The Colfax Massacre occurred on April 13, 1873, with a white paramilitary group attacked the black militia, resulting in the unaliving of 60 to 100 black individuals, highlighting the violent resistance against Reconstruction. The assassination of President Abraham Lincoln on April 14, 1865, by John Wilkes Booth was a turning point that impacted black civil rights and the Reconstruction efforts in the aftermath. I'd love to kick him in the nuts. Asa Philip Randolph, born April 15, 1889, was a major civil rights leader and union organizer who played a crucial role in labor rights. Harold Washington, born April 15, 1922, became Chicago's first black mayor, symbolizing political progress for African Americans in local government. And that is your education for what the hell happened this week. But we're not done, because we're going to talk about school. A certain kind of school that graduates have come from that has really helped us. So let's look at this one.
Emotional content.
So 11 HBCU graduates who changed the world. Let's look at it. The first one, Toni Morrison, renowned author of Beloved and the Bluest Eye, graduated from Howard University with a BA in English. Alice Walker, artist, poet, and author of The Color Purple, attended Spelman College. Jesse Jackson, an influential politician who participated in civil rights activism while at North Carolina A&T. John Thompson, chairman of Microsoft, graduated with a business degree from Florida A&M. Rosalind Brewer, CEO of Sam's Club and the first black woman at Walmart, earned a chemistry degree from Spelman University. See, Walmart, look how you turned your back on us. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., revered civil rights leader who graduated from Morehouse College in 1948. Booker T. Washington, noted educator and thinker, graduated from Hampton University in 1875. Thurgood Marshall made history as the first African American Supreme Court justice attend Lincoln and Howard Universities. Langston Hughes, the influential poet linked to the Harlem Renaissance, attended Lincoln University. Katherine Johnson, mathematician at NASA, whose calculations were essential for Apollo 11, studied at West Virginia University. Did not know that was a HBCU. Ed Bradley, first black journalist to cover the White House, attended Cheney State College, it's spelled Cheyney, and won 19 Emmy Awards. These graduates have left indelible marks in literature, politics, science, and journalism. Not to forget maths, showcasing diverse areas of achievement. Their contributions have redefined cultural and societal norms and have fostered significant movements for change. So if you can't find it nowhere else, you can find this information with me. The legacy of HBCUs is reflected in the accomplishments of their graduates who have used their education as a powerful tool for transforming society. The success stories of these 11 individuals underscores the crucial role of HBCUs in the shaping leaders who influence the world. It's true. It's true. So that's what's up with that. That's your education. We're going to stay a little bit more in the education, but we're going to look at more of a old school music thing. So let's check this one out here. This is the next story. But you know how I feel about celebrities.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Remember Eric B. and Rakim? I do. The legendary 80s hip hop duo who was rocked by betrayal. So the duo emerged in the late 1980s and quickly became influential in the hip hop scene. Eric B served as the DJ known for his exceptional skills in sampling intricate cuts. Rakim was recognized for his smooth vocal style, and clever wordplay, setting a new standard for lyricism in hip hop. That's when shit really got technical. They created a unique sound that combined sharp DJ techniques and sophisticated lyricism, which set them apart from contemporaries. Their collaboration is often credited with pushing hip hop boundaries and paving the way for future artists. The group faced both personal and business disputes that contributed to their split, impacting their collaboration and the dynamics of their partnership. Despite their breakup, their legacy in hip hop remains strong, with both members continuing to influence the genre separately. I remember when I heard more about Eric B. In a surprise turn, Eric B. and Rakim made a joint appearance to commemorate one of their major collaborations. Their reunion highlights the enduring bond they shared despite their conflicts and rekindles interest in their original work among fans. I remember I wasn't that into music then, but I remember them. I remember seeing their name all the goddamn time. I remember not being able to watch the Looney Tunes because of them. I remember. That's all I can say about that shit. I remember. Now if y'all noticed this weekend, he did it again. Kendrick did it again. He caught us off guard and the motherfucker came out with another damn video. Now this one, honestly, it's up to y'all how y'all feel about it, but I watched it and I felt like this was not really a music video. It was kind of like a movie with music to it. That's what it felt like to me. So if you ain't ready to actually contemplate what you're looking at, you might not enjoy it. So anyways, check it out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Kendrick Lamar dropped the much anticipated music video for Luther on Friday, which quickly gained traction on social media. The video has a runtime of slightly over 5 minutes and features alternating black and white colorful visuals. It showcases romantic relationships for both Kendrick Lamar and SZA, adding depth to the storytelling. The video plays homage to Luther Vandross, sampling his popular 1982 song "If This World Were Mine." I really wish I could find someone that felt that way about me. It's a beautiful song, it really is. Featuring Cheryl Lynn, which enhances its nostalgic appeal. The video is directed by Karina Evans, who is noted for her previous work on several of Drake's hits, such as Nice for What, God's Plan, I did like that video, and In My Feelings, never seen that. This connection sparked conversations among fans. Fans quickly pointed out the timing of the release, with Lamar's video debuting shortly after Drake's Nokia, leading to speculations, I have not heard that song, about a playful rivalry between the two artists. Are you sure? Because Drake don't know how to play right. Comparisons were made regarding view counts, with Kendrick garnering 2 million views in just 6 hours, significantly outpacing Drake's 9 million views in 11 days for Nokia. Some fans remark on the romantic themes and the need for more love songs, praising the aesthetics of Luther. Luther was a movie, in my opinion. It wasn't a music video. I ain't even gonna lie. Fans expressed excitement over Kendrick Lamar's ongoing output of content and the overall appreciation for visuals and music. I'm just glad it wasn't that movie. I've been trying to keep my eye out for that movie, but something about him doing a comedy just kind of threw me off, so I didn't know really what to say about it. But we still staying in this. This is the one that I didn't know how to respond to, so I want y'all to take a moment and listen to this, because when I saw the title, I was like, huh? All right, let's look at it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh no, she didn't. Why Quinta Brunson's white comment got folks annoyed and fired up. I don't know what she said, honestly, but we gonna find out. So Quinta Brunson is an Emmy Award-winning actress, comedian, and producer. She made a controversial remarks during an appearance on Amy Poehler's podcast, Good Hang with Amy. Brunson claimed, "I don't know white people," which led to significant debate and criticism. Her comment was made in response to a question about whether she knew John Bon Jovi, the lead singer of Bon Jovi. I thought John Bon Jovi was his whole name. I didn't know that was the name of the band. I just figured it was him, and they kind of stayed under his ass. So whenever you said John Bon Jovi or Bon Jovi, that was it. I thought Bon Jovi was his last name. I did not know. Shit. And I honestly am not sure if I know what he looks like. Some listeners criticize Brunson, highlighting her previous 3.5-year marriage to a white man, Kevin Nick. I didn't know that either, as contradictory to her statement. Critics on social media express frustration with what they perceived as hypocrisy, especially from individuals who surround themselves with white people while claiming a strong anti-white stance. Despite the backlash, some defended Brunson's comments, suggesting they reflect a wider societal truth and cultural knowledge and understanding. Bon Jovi is the group. He is John Bon Jovi. Well, like I said, I did not know. So shit, you learn something every day. I thought they were just calling his last name. Shit. Anyways, supporters, I didn't even know it was a band. I thought it was just him. Supporters pointed out that many individuals, regardless of their relationship, may lack familiarity with other cultures. That's true, because you look what just happened there. The debate touches a larger theme of racial identity, cultural understanding, and the dynamics within interracial relationships. Social media reactions highlighted that the issue of cultural knowledge can exist across racial lines, as illustrated by analogies drawn between white people marrying into black culture and Brunson's comment. That's another thing. Why y'all feel like she should know? Maybe he learned more the other way around. I'm just saying. It's something. All right, before we move on, we're going to look at this one story. I had to report this one. I had to stick it in there because I was doing health. And this week apparently is a Black Maternal Week. But I got to get this story in because it kind of matches with that whole thing. As soon as I get my shit together. Okay, here it is. All right, so it's another health one.
We are at war.
Jasmine Sullivan opens up about experiencing a miscarriage. My heart goes out to her. Jasmine Sullivan shared her grief over her birthday, acknowledging her emotional struggles following her mother's death on July 22nd, 2023. My heart goes to you. She expressed sadness about not being able to meet her 2-month-old son, whom she lost to a miscarriage. In an Instagram story posted after her birthday, Sullivan reflected on the difficulties leading up to the day, emphasizing the toll of her losses. She thanked her fans for their kindness, which helped her cope with her pain. In a previous tribute on her 37th birthday, Sullivan talked about her relentless grief, admitting that she tried to keep busy, but still found herself crying, emotionally overwhelmed. When you lose someone, especially someone that's been inside you, yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna hurt, and it's gonna stay there. She admitted trying to keep herself busy, but still found herself crying, emotionally overwhelmed. She shared a determination to embrace both sorrow and joy, acknowledging that she would continue to cry, but also find moments to smile and dance. Sullivan expressed gratitude for outpouring of support from her fans, recognizing the beauty in their messages. She asked for continued prayers and support as she navigates her healing process from these significant life challenges. Woo! And yeah, that was deep. I when I saw that story and I saw it was recent, I felt like I really wanted. I'd rather give her airtime than some of the other stories I saw, because some of them it was like I really don't care and I really don't want to deal with that shit, so I'm not even gonna play with it. So before we get to our weird shit, I got one more health story, and then we're gonna get to our little weird shit and see what happens after that. So let me go ahead and get this up here. So, whoops! Sorry, wrong button. What? God dang it! I'm trying to get this up. Wrong button. Wrong button. This is a struggle. I tell you all the time. This is a struggle. Screen. So sorry. So let's look at this one.
We are at war.
Black Maternal Week kicks off today, well, on the 11th, and has the needle moved on Black maternal health crisis. Last year, when I reported stuff about this, it wasn't good. It was not good at all. When I reported it then, we had a higher mortality going on, Where's this daggone story? Okay, so BMHW 25 lasts from April 11th to April 17th, coinciding with National Minority Health Month. The theme for this year is Healing Legacies, focusing on community action, advocacy, and addressing systemic oppression. Black women experience a maternal mortality rate of 50.3 deaths per 100,000 live births, nearly 3.5 times that of non-Hispanic white women as of 2023. The maternal mortality crisis escalated during the panorama, especially between 2018 and 2022, with Black women remaining at the highest risk. Keisha Davis reports progress in her locality, with hospitals implementing interventions to reduce racial disparity and increase clinical training about implicit bias. Initiatives like Birth Fund, founded by notable figures, aims to provide funding for doulas and midwives, enhancing access to essential care. I plan on getting a doula, me. Initiatives like, I already said that, Liberty University became the first historically Black college, or HBCU, to offer doula certification aimed at improving maternal and infant health care. Addressing Black maternal health will require coordinated efforts from various sectors and individuals focused on the same objective. The importance of culturally competent care is underscored as it is shown to improve health outcomes for Black mothers and birthing. I'm not saying that, fuck that. Anyone who can have a baby. Shit. You ain't getting me with that damn stuff. I'm Black woke, okay? I'm sick and tired. I'm creating a new damn term. I'm Black woke. Fuck that woke shit. I'm Black woke. I want to know when shit getting weird and when I should, fucking hit the streets and run. So the next two things are slides, and I'm not joking. This one right here is weird as hell. So y'all gonna have to get with me. I'm gonna run through this, but we about to look at all the weird shit found in unclaimed luggage. Cause it's weird. It's fucking weird. It's like, why would you put that there? So before we do that, I'm gonna put my little commercial up here again. As always, if you think there's something I should change, if you feel like I'm taking too long, I need to speed it up, or I need to report this or that, hit me up. I actually will look at the stories if I have time. Cause like I said, I'm real as y'all. I'm not flexing or nothing. I got a tiny channel. But y'all go ahead and suggest what you want to suggest to me, and we about to get into this. This is some weird ass shit, so check it out, please.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so here it is. shit that they found on in luggage that was unclaimed. First of all, a chia pet. I didn't even know they still made these things. This is Ice Spice Chia Pet. Who the hell actually wants an Ice Spice Chia Pet? Something wrong with y'all when you want an Ice Spice Chia Pet. That's what this is right here. An Ice Spice Chia Pet. You have issues. That's why it was left in that luggage. I wouldn't claim it either. God dang. Ice Spice Chia Pet. This one right here is the ugliest clock I've ever seen. I would leave it too. I'd probably bash the shit out of it. That's ugly. Ooh, Lord. Some of this stuff. Why y'all spend money on it? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, this one right here. Yeah, y'all see what I see, right? Yeah, I know where this is coming from. This is coming from Asia. Yeah, they probably did want to claim that, but I wouldn't. Not if I wanted to live. Oh, what the hell is this? We need to get this one bigger. What is this? Let me see. This is Dear Mr. Somebody. Thank you very much for your letter. And let's see. And your newspaper clippings. I appreciate your telling me about Mr. Jewel and an unwilling and writing his very sincerely yours. I can't see this name. It looks like it might be somebody famous. I don't know. Oh, this is a White House letter. That's fucked up, man. I don't know which president that is. Okay, what the fuck? They found this. It what is it real? Ooh, why? Y'all got issues. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. An eyeball. They found an eyeball in somebody's luggage. Well, that ain't bad. I lost my damn denture once. It's a one-tooth denture. Okay. So somebody had a Goonies script. The fuck? I really would have went back for that. Not the Goonies, but just a movie strip. That's it. That's it. Those are the weirdest things found in people's fucking yeah. I don't know what else to tell you about that. That's weird. The eyeball killed me. Those are the things, the weirdest things they found. So there's probably some more weird ass things. I'm telling you. Shit, you probably found something alive. I ain't gonna lie. I worked for a Greyhound at one point, okay? And we got a bag, and it buzzed. It buzzed and it buzzed and it buzzed. And I was like, I'm not opening it. That thing buzzed for about an hour till the batteries. Come to find out, it was a toothbrush. But I wasn't gonna open it. Somebody opened that bitch. It wasn't me. Anyways, that's it for the weird news. That's your palate cleanser. We're going to look at some fashion real quick, and then we're going to say goodnight, and I'll see y'all later. All right, so before I move on, let's see here now. I did everything I needed to. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and go straight into this then. It's weird. All right, so this is the fashion that, let me see here now. What is this? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait. Let me see. Yikes! Salute to TSA. Yes, girl. An eyeball. An eyeball. I'm like, I'd have screamed. I'd have still been screaming, just screaming to scream. Okay, wait. This is one of those websites. All right, so this is that red carpet look. First of all, I've always been very peculiar feeling about Gabrielle Union. I never found her to be all that, like her face was a little too perfect. It was something strange about it, you know what I'm saying? But this right here, I don't like, and it's pissing me off right now because it keeps doing this. Hold on, let me like restart it. I don't like it because she looked like she needs a sandwich. That's what she looks like. She looks like she needed a sandwich. Looks like her ass is stressed. She needs some more meat on them bones. That's what I could say. I'm not trying to be stereotypical or anything. She really looks like she is starving. She don't look healthy at all. She look like she's starving, for real. But at least her feet ain't hanging off them damn shoes, I guess. All right, now she looks good. This is what I would expect for that other dress. She's matching. Oh my God. I don't really like gold, but everything is fitting here. I would have said maybe something on her neck, but nah. Because that right there is, that's a lot. That's a lot. I wonder if I can do this without, no, I probably can't. I probably got to get out of there. Let me get out of there. All right. This is a red carpet for Fashion Trust. That's what they're called. Moving on to this couple. I don't know who they are, but they look good. See, this is how you should dress. Well, I don't know about that chain around her neck, but this is how, and her toes are hanging off. But this is how you're supposed to dress when you're on red carpet. These three pictures were good. I still think Gabrielle needs to have some food to eat, but still. Steve, Kazee, and Jenna Dewan. Dewan? I don't know who the hell this is. I'm old. All right. Oh, she always looks good, but nah, baby, them titties are touching that bottom. You could put some tape. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to get a breast augmentation. I'm saying get some boob tape. Cause with a dress like that, I'm very prickly when it comes to that. The dress is good. The necklace, I hope it's not choking the shit out of you because it feels like that. The hair is fire. The makeup is subtle, but it looked good. She's looking gorgeous. I can't see her feet, but the titties, I would get tape. Tape for the titties. That's what I would get. All right, now this lady, first of all, I have issues with your dress because I don't like them two bows. I really want to pull them two bows. They're pissing me off. Had this been that and then completely, because I see a space right there under the titties. The titties aren't sagging, but I'm saying right here, this looks like this is a two-piece. That's not cute. This should be a one-piece dress, in my opinion. The hair is very subtle, and honestly, it's not helping because your ears are huge. Maybe you should have had some hair down. I like the bottom. Still can't see your feet. That's Kate Hudson. I didn't know who the hell that was. You got to tell me who these are. Now I know who that is, Sierra. Sierra just does not want to have sloping shoulders. She always has the broadest fucking shoulders in the world. I'm not saying that's bad. It's actually good. I had a dude once tell me he wish he had my shoulders, which is disturbing because he was a Marine. The outfit I don't really particularly like. I honestly feel like it's a little retro. Your big toe is hanging off that shoe. This is what I would wear to the beach, and it would be white. I mean, the titties are looking plump. They're not looking saggy. But you, madam, yeah, you could have done better. I expect more from you, is what I'm trying to say. I expect more. I need more from Sierra. Okay. Moving on. Oh Lord, this one right here. I expected better from your ass too. You should have been. You remind me of old boy from John Witherspoon. God bless his soul. You remind me of him in Boomerang. You got to coordinate. You got to coordinate. Bam. Sir, you could have done better. Looking like your ass just came out of a 1980s Miami club. Let's look at the shoe. No, damn it, the shoes. Who did that? They need their ass whooped. That looks like something from the damn Looney Tunes trying to be what you call it? Couture. Looney Tune Couture. That's what that looked like. I don't know who this lady is, but she's skinny as hell. The dress is nice. The hair is too plain for me. I feel like for a dress like that, you need at least something else. This is what I expect. I guess so. I expected more. I think he really wants to be like a Miami style star. I don't know. He's something about Miami flavor every time. She could have done better. She could have worn more jewelry, like maybe some bracelets or a choker or even a chain. She could have done something with her hair. It looks like she just put the dress on and went because they told her to. That's what it looks like. She don't even look like she having fun. Really. Now this man here is Indian, and he's on that show, straight eye for gay eye for the straight man or something. Yeah, he's one of those. As expected, he looks like he knows how to dress, and I'm happy about that. It's working. The belt isn't gaudy. He looks like he's not really like stunning, but this is what you would expect on the red carpet, is what I'm saying. Moving on to that guy's name is Tan France. Why is his name? Now, see, I don't know how to feel about this. I thought that was going to be short. That kind of threw me off. That's not a good pose for her. And why is she so shiny? Is she the award? Damn, she's shiny. Well, you can't say she ashy. That's for damn sure. You cannot say she's ashy. Her makeup it's very dramatic. I kind of like the haircut, but I don't think it fits that dress. I think the waist could have been pulled in because that dress is not flattering your body at all. Not at all, ma'am. I mean, it's not helping. Like, it's giving you a square body, ma'am. That's not working. And I know you have better curves than that. Can't see your feet. Cannot see your feet. All right. I don't know who you are, but I already don't like you because you're wearing animal print. I fucking hate animal print. I find that tacky as hell. This dress is ridiculous. Who dressed you? You need your ass whooped. Are these pants or is that a dress? That is a dress. Those shoes are pointy and they're clear. I hate all of this. No wonder. Lori Harvey. Young people. I hate all of this. I hate the top. It looks like you about to be a ballerina with your hair, and that animal print is ugly as hell. Yeah, she is. I guess she's well. You can't say she's ashy, but this heifer right here, she must have just was bored and let anybody say what she could wear. This is ugly. I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate every single piece of this outfit right here. She need her ass whooped. Just because you pretty don't mean you can wear anything. This don't even match. Moving on. All right, now so far I'm liking this. Is this Coco? I think this is Coco or Normandy. She one of them. I can't tell the difference between Normandy and Coco because I don't see them enough. The dress I don't like because it's a two piece. Something about two pieces. Yes, girl, that was confusion. It was ugly as hell. And here comes confusion part two, a little subtle. I don't like the bracelets. They're too fucking big. The dress is ooh, girl, why your feet look I'm not joking. You don't need to wear no open toe shoes. You need to stop. Your feet actually look ashy. They're probably not, but it ain't working. Okay, that's Normandy. Normandy, you know your body is banging, but this is not good. This is not good. One, the hair is too plain. Two, that outfit, I just don't like two pieces to red carpets. I don't. This don't look like a red carpet dress. This looks like something you going to a music award. It looks like you're going to the Source Awards when they tried to be high class. I don't like none of it. Don't like it. All right, next one. You know, this is not bad if she got some tape because them flapjack titties. And you already know who this is. And you really playing with the shoes. You playing around. Stop it. Get some closed toe shoes. This dress flatters you except for the titties. The titties ain't working, man. Get some tape. Get some titty tape. Get some titty tape. That's all I can say. And maybe get a up hairstyle. Titty tape. That's all I can say. Everything else is banging except for them shoes. Titty tape. All right, you don't even look normal in the face. Something off. I hate that outfit already. All you did was put on sheer with crystals. Is that a dress? I thought it was a jumpsuit. That is a two-piece. That is a two-piece with underwear. Everything is no. You just got out of bed, didn't you? You got out of bed and you asked, this is Mandy Moore. God dang, you lost too much weight. You look old as fuck. Shit. I thought that was a Hispanic woman too. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that was like a Hispanic 40-some-year-old woman. Damn. Girl, I don't like none of this. Who is dressing these people? This is not new. This is ugly. I hate two pieces too. Not to a red carpet thing. I ain't going to no red carpet thing in a two piece. If it is, you ain't gonna know it's a two piece. That's for damn sure. Who is this? Because if not, we gonna go past it. Oh, wait. It's Kathy Hilton. I don't know who that is, but oh shit, I know who that is. Damn, you aged bad. The dress is on par for your brand, but it's not for a red carpet. That is ugly. Stop it. Stop it. That don't work. And that's the same purse I had for prom. Damn, that's ugly. Why isn't the carpet red, really? I don't like your smile. Your titties need tape. The dress is too low down there. They didn't help you at all, ma'am. The dress is not fitting right. It's sloping when it shouldn't. Someone, did you dress yourself? I think you dressed yourself, and you need some titty tape too. And the shoes are pointy and black. That is not interesting at all. No, I don't like it. And this is coming from someone. This is Barbie Ferreira. You need your ass whooped. Just coming out dressed that way and named Barbie. You need your ass whooped. Just being named Barbie for that. You wrong for that shit. I don't know who this is, but hold on. This is gonna be Jesse Metcalf. I don't know who that is, but can we hurry up? Because if not, I'm going to go past it. I ain't got time for that. Shit. Come on now. I got to get rid of this accent. All right, that means I ain't supposed to see this. So we gonna probably go on because I don't have time like that. I don't want to be here all night waiting for people's clothes. Oh no, they just gonna be assholes. Okay. So we oh wait, there it is. There it is. All right. So this here already says not red carpet. You tricked the shit out of me, girl. And I'm still getting tricked because I thought it was jeans at one point. Who is this? Kaylani? Kaylani, go get your ass whooped. So get a girlfriend that's a stylist, damn it. That don't work. Yeah, dang it, that was just lazy. And I already told y'all. So is the theme two piece? Is that it? Cause baby, no, baby, no. I thought this looked like something you wear in the jungle, baby, no. Let me see the shoes. At least your feet ain't hanging off it and it matched. But no, you got a lovely body, Becky G. But no, that is not. Must look horrible if it won't even show. Exactly. And I ain't going back because we on a time constraint. All right, this girl, you just didn't give a shit, did you? Straight up and down. Your titties ain't even making pronounced. Lucy Hale, that is not sophisticated at all. You need some tape. You need a dress that accentuates your curves, and you need to pose better. This is horrible. Look like you just got out the shower and put that damn thing on. Damn, that is not cute. What is this? This better be a man, because if this is a woman doing this shit, you need your ass whooped. I don't like the long sleeves. I do like the shape. I don't like the shoes. This is Julia Fox. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask because the makeup and the hat already killed me. I don't like the collar. That's too much couture. You have no chest. You need meat on your bones, ma'am. The only thing rocking for you right now is the color of the dress. That's the best I can say. The color of the dress, because you ain't got no kind of curves. I'm sorry. I don't care what happens, but curves on a woman, I need to see that if I'm thinking, classy and shit. When y'all skinny like that, it just makes me feel like you trying to be a little boy. Julian Hough, that's that. Yeah, the cheek minimum. Now this is too much. This is too much. You need your ass whooped too. This is too much. That looks like a cat got into a what you call it, like a tissue box, and went to town, and then pissed on it, and then you got just you. I wouldn't even insult Betty Boop for that shit. That was horrible. Jamie King, you looking bad. Damn, you look different. Damn, I didn't even know that was Jamie King. God dang. And this is, oh God, that's one of them twins from this is a moment where you're going to feel really, really, really old. This is one of them kids from that damn Disney show. I never saw it. That's one of them damn twins. Okay, that's great. They look all right. She's showing too much, but hey, if he happy, I love it. At least, why does he have a bolero on? I don't know. All right, she looking good, but it's too sheer. In my opinion, it's a two-piece. Why is everybody trying to show their bodies? This Mace Madison Bailey. I would have went with this dress if it wasn't as sheer and not that pink. I feel like darker colors are better for those kind of the red lights. Now, ma'am, you could have done something better with your hair. This is an okay dress. I feel like you could show some more skin, but hey, that's your choice. It's a nice dress. I just feel you could have done something better with your hair. That's that lady's name I'm not gonna say, but she's on the Residence. There you go. Now this madam here, you need your ass whoop. All that Aisha D, yeah, Aisha. No, that ain't cute. That ain't cute, and those are not natural hips. The way that pose is going, that dress is weird with them hips. Is that what's in style? Pushing your hips out, looking weird? I guess all that damn yarn too. Now you, Fergie, I knew it was you. You look like you forgot to put your shirt on, and you was just gonna find some kind of way to come outside in that damn corset. That's a jumpsuit, girl. I'm so sick of this. Now this one right here, I've seen her before, but what is up with y'all showing all of y'all stuff in these sheer dresses? This is Chanel Iman. I guess if you got it, you might as well flaunt it, huh? I don't like it. I personally don't. Not for this. I feel like if it wasn't as sheer, I would say something different. I don't like it. I ain't liked her since she said that stupid ass shit she said, talking about she's a comedian when they asked her that question. I don't like your shoes, and I don't like your hair. I don't like your accessories. So we're gonna keep moving with that because I gotta hurry. You know how I do. This one, you look like you're at a pageant. I don't like your makeup. You kind of look like you're in drag. I'm so sorry, but you need help with that. That's Brianne Howie. We gonna hurry up. There's another couple. You look like yo ass. First of all, the shirt need to be tucked in. The shirt shouldn't be that open. What the hell is she wearing? Okay, yeah, y'all dress each other. That's I don't even know who these people are. Marian Fonseca and Drew Taggart. I don't know who Targets. I don't know who they are. Who the hell is this? That's Lisa Rena. That's that lady from the soap operas with the big ass lips. Her lips were never all that big. That's a nice haircut. Horrible dress. You need help. And finally, your ass need to go back to Little House on the Prairie with that ugly ass contraption there. I hate it all. All of it is horrible. How is this fashion? This is why I don't work in fashion. This is Zooey Chanel. And that is it for the red carpet look of this week. That was Fashion Trust US Awards 2025. They need their ass whooped. That was horrible. And that is it for tonight. As always, if you have any suggestions, if you feel like I'm taking too long in certain parts or I could cut some parts out, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. But that's it for tonight. I love y'all. I got y'all back as always. And if you want to chat, send a message. Subscribe, join. Please share my stuff. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oops, wrong question because this is about to end on its own. Shit. Where is it? Shit, my shit about to stop. I can't find my outro. There you go.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul on the road. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul on the road.